I will definitely do so.
Hello, YouTube.
Well, you might as well say hello to Facebook too.
Hello.
You done? Hello. What up, you all? What up? What up? What up, Facebook? What up, YouTube? All right. Y'all know what time it is. It is me, your drunk Puerto Rican chef. It's not shot time already. In the building. How are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. It's so good to see you. Can you see clearly? I feel like it should be. Okay. Let's see. That gives you a better view. Can you see clearly? I feel like I might need to move you guys. Hey, cuz, what's up? How's it? That's a better view. That's a better view. Both of you guys can see me? Okay.
Yeah, look at me. Look at me.
All right, good. So, what am I looking for? All right. So, what up, what up, what up? How is everybody today? Let's go ahead and get started. What's up, cuz? What up, Puddin'? All right. So, hey. Micah Joseph Allen. You see what I got to do it? Stop. Micah.
I stopped. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, hola. ¿Cómo está? Wagwan. What it doing? How it do? All the above. It is me, your drunken Puerto Rican chef in this building. Let's go ahead and get started. We only got an hour to work. So first, let's start off with our shout outs, run through them. We're going to do our frontline and essential workers. Thank you. And y'all know who they are. We've done it so many times. Y'all don't need me to repeat. Drinking wine. That sounds good. Thank you, all our essential workers and frontline workers for the jobs you do. We wouldn't be able to be who we are or do what we do without you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Next, we're going to thank our military, United States Air Force, Army, Navy, Marine, Coast Guard, and National Guard. Whether you're a reservist, active duty, a retiree, or a veteran, or a spouse, mother, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, cousin, any of that. Thank you. Thank you to my service members, my brothers and sisters at arms who have served alongside with me, those who I have not yet to serve with, those who are still currently serving, and those who have served in the past before me to pave the way for me to be able to serve. I thank you for always having my back, aka having my six. I will forever and always have yours. I appreciate everything that you do and everything that you have done and everything that you have yet to do. So thank you, thank you, thank you to the family members who stand by us while we do the jobs that we do. Thank you all, because without you all, we wouldn't be able to make it from the care packages, the emails, to the phone calls, even if we're in a location where we can get a text message every now and again. Thank you. The letters, all of that. We appreciate you guys for that. The job is hard enough. You guys make it bearable. Last but not least, one time for Facebook, one time for YouTube. Black Lives Matters movement. We're going to do this both. They are doing a campaign right now called Say Her Name. They are talking about Miss Breonna Taylor, but that goes for each and every one of the people that we've lost. Say their names, continue to speak their names, continue to raise awareness for them and their families. To those families from my drunken Puerto Rican chef family, also my family, Coleman, Smith, Moody, Swiney, Strickland, Dampier, and Batchin. We thank you. We thank you. We pray for you. We are with you. Continue to keep your head held high. Let God yield the sword of vengeance. It will be in your favor. Continue to pray. They can't see you, I don't think. Well, they can see you. They can't see you. And know that this too shall pass. As hard as that sounds, believe in it. Have faith and believe in it. It will pass. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. So let's get this thing crack-a-lackin', crack-a-lackin'. It's so good to see all you beautiful kings and queens back and forth between my Facebook and my YouTube. I thought I was going to wear this sweater because I look a little homely. Y'all know I'm on this messed up foot in this boot. And so I ain't been doing the lashes or the makeup. I'm sorry. I'm not impressive right now. I apologize. But I love you all. I really fucking do. I mean, freaking do. Fucking do. Fuck it. Whatever. So we're in week 2 of our non-smoking. Look at me. Look at me go. Yes! And I'm making it. Oh my God, y'all. I haven't even hookah. No cigarette while drinking. No, well, I ain't never really smoked no black and mild or anything else, but I am doing it. I'm so proud of me. Thank you, Shell. So this is Shell Tucker, you all. This is a sister of mine. Well, sister of mine, a very close friend. whom I will be traveling to Georgia here in a couple of days. I need y'all to pray for her family. Her and Smurf, well, sorry, um, her husband, my best friend, aka brother-in-law. We just lost our cousin, King Michael, who you guys have heard me do the toast for, which will definitely be happening today. We will be burying him Saturday, and his wake is Friday out in Decatur, Georgia. So just pray for the families. Keep them, all of us, in your prayers. Shell, you know I'm there. Even on this broke foot, if I got to, you know what I'm saying, drive with my left, hey, slide with my right, hey. No, I'm just playing. I don't own the rights to that. I am going to be there. I'm gonna find a way and make a way. So thank you for the congratulations. And of course, love, of course. All right, so I got my, okay, hold on. Okay, that was water. That was water. That was water. Okay, hold it though.
You do not for one.
Okay. All right. Now this ain't water. This for Loco. I didn't want wine today, so don't nobody judge me. Okay. I want to.
Mom, you do not get wine.
Okay, I don't get wine today.
No, ma'am.
Oh man, y'all heard him, right? Oh, that's in y'all way.
No.
Let's sit that over there.
No more wine.
No more wine. No more wine.
So when you take a shot, you're pouring it out for drink. Because there's no more wine.
Yes, sir. All right, so let me go ahead and get this rice cut open and put it in. But let me tell y'all, Tanya Batchan is shot caller for the day. Sorry, YouTube. Y'all took a little too long. Sorry, Facebook. Y'all waited and y'all let her call it. She's a shot caller for the day. So that's what it is. All right, Miss Batchan, give me a second, though. Let me explain a couple of things, and then we can start in, okay? All right, so today is the beginning. Let me grab my chair because I'm already putting too much pressure. Today is the beginning of our cultural week. What I mean when I say cultural week is that we are doing something. I want to take you guys out of your normal happy place. I want to experience menus with you all that are usually in another country or with another country's flavor or at a 5-star, something that would not be y'all norm or what society dictates our norm to be. And y'all know what I mean when I say that. Fried chicken, fried fish, pork chop, you know what I'm saying? Something different. So that's what we're going to focus on today. We are doing this for today and tomorrow. We are doing, thank you, baby. What? Okay, I appreciate it. Today,
no, you gotta use it to shred the cheese.
No, that's unsanitary. I love you. That has to stay there though.
Or you gonna use it to show?
Well, I'll show them. Thank you. Yeah. He said to use this in the show, y'all. All right. So today and tomorrow we are doing a Japanese influenced dish, which means it's not specifically from Japan. But the seasonings and the flavor will all be Japanese influenced. So we are making salmon or salmon. Everybody says it differently. Princess Leia and her 2 poof balls are here. Take that down off your head.
Because I look like a boy.
You don't look like a boy. Well, yeah, with that. Like a boy. All right. So if we are doing a blood orange and miso glazed salmon with and it's going to be over with steamed miso green beans over a cauliflower puree. That's what today's dish is. Okay, so I hope you guys like it and enjoy it. It should be very fun. Like I said, it is very much so Japanese influenced. And then for our drink today, salmon and whiskey go hand in hand. I need y'all to know that. So, and with miso, you typically want sake. If you can't find sake, try and go for like a plum wine, which is also Japanese related. And if you can't find that, resort back to whiskey or vodka. And that's if you're doing a miso seasoning. Okay, whenever you're ready. I had my first sip, so whenever you're ready, I'm good. So, we are also going to be utilizing for my shots today sake. Now, I am using nigori. Nigori is typically a sweet wine. Sake is considered a rice wine. Okay. So nigori is typically sweet. This is unfiltered nigori. So usually when you see it at the restaurants, it is clear. If you see this, kind of looks like it's a pulp, so to speak. Okay. See it? So it's not clear. It's a pulp. All right. So, and it's been chilled. And so this is what I'll be taking my shots of. I might alternate with a shot of whiskey every now and again. Hold on, I'm about to get it right now. I gotta find my shot glass because the kids broke the other one. Typically, you serve sake, and there's a specific colander that you would pour it into, or a craft. And I'm not at home, so I don't have it with me, and I can't actually drive home because I'm still on crutches. So I'm going to use a regular shot glass if I can find them. If not, I'm going to use a regular glass. So let me grab that real quick. Oh, hold on. My water is boiling for my rice. Oh, so you're going to need sushi rice, okay? You see it? And you can get the Mahatma.
Can I put it in?
And it is sushi rice, okay? I'm not making a lot of this because I'm cooking another meal for my family. So I'm only going to do about a cup of this. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
I want you to pour it to about right there. Hold on, let me get this cup. Be careful. Come over here so I can see you pour it. Don't miss. Okay.
Yeah, you passed one.
No, that's perfect. Find me.
Mom, look.
That's fine. Find me a lid and put the lid over. Come over here, look through the lids, and put a lid over. Okay. I am too short to get to the glass that I want. All right. So here's our glass for our drink. Hold on, let me get my. You know what?
Can we just use this one, Mom?
That's fine. Since this is kind of close to, except for the shot glasses in Japan are ceramic. They are a white or a beige. They're about half this size and a little smaller inside. But I'm gonna use this because, I mean, all right. So what you're gonna need for this drink is a blood orange. You notice it looks like an orange, right? But you see all the red. Most people be like, oh, the orange is bad. That is not bad. That is a blood orange, which is why you have the red tint on the skin. Okay? Try and soften it up. You can roll it like you do your lemon or lime. Try and soften it up. Hold on, let's take this shot real quick before I forget, because I was about to forget. Okay, so since this is the pulp version of nigori, you're going to want to shake it up a little bit. Okay? Thank you, my love. I kept trying to figure out why I was all out of my voice last week. I figured it out. I was filming. And a lot of times when I'm filming, I have to project.
Mommy, I did it after all that stuff.
Thank you, baby. So proud of you. All right. So this, see what it looks like?
I finally found it.
Yeah. See what it looks like? Kind of looks like mint. See what it looks like? Okay. Almost milky in visual. All right. So this shot is to all of our beautiful black or melanin kings and queens. You all are royalty. If you notice, I use a lot of purple while posting because purple is the color of royalty. And that's what your melanin is. Any of you all are melanin. You all are royalty. And I appreciate knowing you guys, even the ones I don't know. And I know that at some point God will get us through this. So keep your heads held high.
No.
This is going to be...
Mom.
That's okay. That's okay.
Mom, it's leaking on the side.
That's okay. This is going to be to my cousin Alex Batch, and may you sleep in peace in heaven. This is going to be to Timothy, aka Cheerio. May you sleep in peace in heaven. I love you and I miss you dearly. This is going to be to Damian Lamar Daniels. My love, my best friend, my business partner, my heart.
Anymore.
This is going to be to him. May you sleep in peace in heaven. Thank you all for encouraging me. I know, baby. I'm making a toast to him. And last but not least, this is to King Michael, my friend, my love, my heartbeat, my family, my strength, all of you all, my wisdom, every bit of encouragement, empowerment. You beautiful black kings helped me get to the place.
We have a problem.
It's all right. Turn it down to the 5.
No.
You all helped me get to the place that I'm at. This is also to Mama Jones. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. You all are a source of spiritual guidance, encouragement, a light in the dark when I didn't think I could see through it, and empowerment. And I'm better forever. Having met you all, having been able to love you all, and having been able to be a part of your lives. So salud to you all. Salud, salud, salud. God, I love Nagori. That's good stuff. Oh my God. Y'all don't know. Y'all need to get all this. Y'all see, I'm an alcohol. No. I'm an alcoholic. I like to drink alcohol on days that start with a T. Y'all know what days those are? Hey, Mr. Foles, how are you? That is Tuesday, Thursday, today, tomorrow, the next day, the week before that, the week that came after that, the week that's yet to come, the day that's yet to come. Hey! Y'all like how I did that, huh? All them days start with a T. That's every damn day. All right, so let's get started on our drink. Our rice is already going. And, hold on. If you're doing the rice, on the stove, as I am, you need a small quart pan. Depending on how many people, is how much rice you do. Remember how I showed you guys how to do the rice? Sushi rice and Italian rice are the two rices you do not rinse the starch off. That starch will help you create either your paella, your sushi rice, or your risotto. So do not rinse the starch off of those. Hey, Micah, what am I doing right now? Don't make me call all of your names because that'll become a problem.
No,
sorry, y'all. I'm still a mama when I do this show. So if you're not doing any of those rices, you're doing like a basmati, a jasmine, a long grain or a short grain white rice or a brown rice, you want to run water over your rice, rub your hand in there, rinse it off, strain that, and come back and do that 3 times. So 2 washes, and the final should be a rinse. That water, once you put it on that rice, should have almost a clear or translucency to where you can still see the rice. I want the starch, so I'm not doing that with the sushi rice. I got the water already in and put the rice in. So for a cup of sushi rice, you want 2 cups of water, basically. So it needs to 1 cup cover the rice, which is 1 cup. The second cup double over. So it looks like the rice is at the halfway point, which is exactly where it's at. If you're doing this on the stove, cover it. Put it on a medium high. So if you have the numbers, you want like a 6, between 6 and 7, maybe even a 5, 6, for roughly about 10 to 12 minutes. Then at that point, you reduce it down to a 3-4 for another about 10 minutes. This is mimicking you doing it in a rice cooker. Now, if you have a rice cooker, just put it in the rice cooker per the rice. And the same rules apply. If you're doing 1 cup, put 2 cups of water for a rice cooker. And let the rice cooker do the work. This is just if you're doing it on the stove. All right? Oh. It sucks when you're kind of crippled.
I'm wearing ballet shoes and I'll just...
Oh, telling y'all, this shit sucks. All right, so let's get back to our drink. What you're going to need for your drink, 1 blood orange. Whiskey of any sort. I don't care. Whatever whiskey you want. Lemon juice. And, special surprise, a shot of sake.
No, a shot of mama.
Now, this is what a blood orange looks like on the inside. No, the orange is not rotten. This is what it is intended to look like. And it is sweeter than a regular orange. And it is amazing in flavor. I mean, absolutely awesome. Okay? So we're just going to start by squeezing. Uh-oh, let me squeeze this way so I don't squirt everywhere. So can you see?
No, I really can't. Mom,
can you see?
I can't even see, Mom.
Okay. And now what you're going to want to do is get you a spoon.
Mom, I couldn't see.
Oh, sorry, baby boy. Sorry.
Y'all feed the dog today?
I told them to.
Michael's feeding it.
Is it? That's not what it looks like to me.
Well, it is.
Don't talk back to your grandmother and say, yes, ma'am, and do what she asked you to do.
Yes, ma'am.
And get your sister and brother, make them help. Now, I'm using the spoon not to scoop out necessarily the pulp, but to get more of the juice into the drink. I do want a little bit of the pulp just for appearance. The reason I'm creating, and this is a drink that I created, is because it resembles Halloween. What better than a blood orange in October when you're making a meal? You feel me? Like, it's funny. And it's a play. It's a play. Now, whiskey, because we're cooking salmon, so I'm utilizing whiskey. 1 ounce or 1 shot, depending on how strong you want to make it. So I'm going to do about 1.5 ounces because I want it to have a little bit of a kick, you know? Lemon juice. So 1 ounce of that.
Are you serious?
Sorry.
Don't play.
Look at me. Read my face. The last thing I need is for people across the internet seeing socks flying in my kitchen. Let it happen again.
What do you say? Now get me a regular orange out the refrigerator and don't be talked to again.
There's regular oranges in here?
I bought oranges. Look down in the drawers.
I see it. I see a big regular orange.
Give me the orange. All right, so we're gonna just move our blood orange to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and thank you. I'm getting a regular orange for orange juice. I want fresh orange juice because this requires a blood orange for the juice and for appearance and for the coloring. And these are 2 different flavors, a regular orange and a blood orange. And I like fresh orange juice. Okay.
Ooh, sorry. I just gave him some good. And he already has water in his bowl.
I don't know what you're cutting up, but I bet you better clean it
All right.
up when you're done.
There's ants in a bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, FaceTime Ryan. Oh, wait. Right. I'm filming. FaceTime Lily.
Okay, I get you an answer.
Oh, go tell Lily answer the phone.
She's asleep.
Well, one of y'all FaceTime Ryan for
I'll
me.
FaceTime.
Thank you. Sorry, you all. That was my niece. She was FaceTiming me. As my baby, I talked to her. Well, she ain't a baby anymore. She's in high school now.
She's a high school baby.
That baby stuff. That
She's
baby
a
stuff
high
is out the
school
window.
baby. Mommy, to you, she's a high school baby.
To me, she'll always be my baby. So, all right.
She's a high school baby.
So we're gonna garnish with and yes, the ones I squeezed. I don't want to use the fresh because I'm gonna use them in our dish. Okay. And so we put our blood orange, our regular orange, our lemon juice, our whiskey, and you're just gonna top it with a shot of Nagori sake or whichever sake you got. A plum sake, I don't mind. You know what? And we're gonna stick that down in there just for more color and stir. And that is your kiss, a blood moon. Go ahead and take a drink. Oh, that's fun. I love good stuff to play with. That is fun. All right. You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more Nagori to it just because I want some more of that sake flavor. Yep. Wow.
Um,
Hey, Kiana, how are you?
you?
What were you in the hospital for? I'm sorry, I did not know. Are you better? Well, you said you're home, so God's grace and mercy, you're better. But what happened? All right, so we got our rice going. Oh, that's fun. Now,
You took it off this one.
so our rice is going. That should be about done. The last parts of this are fairly quick. So heat your oven to about 350 degrees. Okay? That's the best phone call to ever get, I swear. Get you a cookie sheet. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I have already rinsed and chopped up my cauliflower, okay? Now, you need to have vegetable stock if you got it, or just boil some water. I chose vegetable stock because it gives it the pure. It's going to give the puree.
There ain't no more water in the bowl, Mom.
Huh?
The water's gone.
All right, cut it down to between 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Yes, I chose vegetable stock because it's going to give us some flavor in our puree. Now, I'm gonna use about a capful of olive oil, and if you know what a capful is, you don't actually need to use a cap. Just gauge it how you pour it, and you want to toss your cauliflower in that. You are literally going to cook this till it's soft. So roughly, if you cut it into bite-sized pieces, roughly about 10 minutes or so. Shouldn't take very long. Now, you can season it now with a little salt and pepper if you want, which is fine. Got nothing else in it. I'm going to season it with a little bit of garlic salt, just like that. And I'm going to season it. Mio, can you hand me my pepper? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, my God. You are a tough dog, Kenyatta. I love you. Give me the pepper.
Pepper? Pepper. Where's the pepper at?
Now.
I can't find the people, Mom.
You can't find pepper, baby. Come on, look on the
top shelf, second shelf, Micah. Second shelf.
Okay, while he's trying to find it. So.
What? Not here?
Baby. Look right there, down, underneath your hand. Down one. Down one. Right? Yes, bring me the pepper. Lord have mercy, help me, Jesus. No, don't judge me. All right, I am literally only putting salt and pepper on this and getting it right on into our oven, okay? So,
in case you rather have this one.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So, got that done. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, so here's the fun part. This is where your salmon comes in. You need to have a blender, either a handheld emulsion blender, the one that kind of looks like a schlong, or you need to have a blender. That's how you're going to do your puree. Your salmon. You see, I got it in a Ziploc bag with a bunch of what looks like sauce, right? And it is sauce. It's a marinade. It's a marinade we've created. Now, what it involves is miso. Miso, you see it? Japanese miso seasoning or sauce, dressing. Japanese miso dressing. And I just got my local store's version. If you have an actual international store, like for Japanese and Korean, go there. You'll find probably like a kinkoman. And a lot of our ingredients today are going to be kinkoman, okay? And that is one of the largest manufacturers out of Japan for their seasonings. And they ship stateside to the stores and other places so that people here of that culture can get what they need to cook for their families. So we have kinkoman. We're doing their rice vinegar. You need this, okay? You also need a mirin, aji mirin. Did I turn it? Aji mirin. Can you see it? Kinkoman, aji mirin. Okay. All right. Now, you will also need a white sesame seed. And this is jaune sesame seed. You see it? Okay. White sesame seed, not black, white, specifically white. Soyu. I have Kinkoman soyu here, I think, but it might be out. Let me check. I just grabbed the first one that I saw. Okay, I do. But consider, and I don't have a lot, so it's a good thing that I got another one. Kinkoman soyu. Okay. Or soy sauce, soyu or soy sauce. If you get the one with sodium, that is salt. So remember to take it easy on your salt input in the rest of your meal. Crushed red pepper. Oh, what up, Slip Lip Chicks? Every time she comes on, that is a tongue twister. That is Talisa, my homegirl. If you guys need DNA testing, of course, we're using McCormick's for our red pepper flakes. You guys know I'm a fan of Lowry's McCormick's, and Kinkoman didn't have any. Otherwise, I would have stuck with it. If you need DNA testing or anything of the such, Miss Talisa Merritt Hall and her son have started a DNA testing business. They also own a notary business out of San Antonio, Texas. I will get her to pin her information or get their information pinned up in here for you guys. You can find her on Instagram at Slick Lip Chicks. I'm telling y'all that shit is a tongue twister. And you can find her here on Facebook also at Slick Lip Chicks. The DNA company is called Siblings DNA and Registry. The notary is just Talisa Hall Merritt Notary. And they also have a disaster claim adjusters business as well. So, oh, sorry, Just Hall. She left the Merritt off. Just Hall. My bad. And they have a disaster claims adjuster business as well. So that is Black-owned businesses. You know we promote. That is Miss Talisa Merritt Hall. My gal. And again, she'll put the business information up, and I'll go ahead and pin it, and you guys can find her that way. All right, so we have been marinating our salmon for about an hour now. You can marinate longer overnight if you really want that flavor to go in there. I am going to wait to add the blood orange until the end after we've cooked this. That's when we'll add the blood orange. So the next thing you need to do while we're getting our puree ready or started, you need to grab your green beans. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell y'all, I'm doing this with green beans. You can do it with snap peas. You can do it with asparagus. Whatever vegetable you want. That's what you can do it with. Hey, Shy, you on the road? Shy is an OTR, over the road truck driver. He drives big things. So when y'all see them coming, move the hell out their way. Don't play. Just move the hell on. Just stop it. Okay? Stop it. Don't be like that. Did anybody here? So I got fresh green beans before I start talking about this. Fresh green beans. And when you get a fresh green bean, you want to rinse it. But before you want to rinse, always rinse. But before you do, you can just pop the tip off if you want. I'm going to go ahead and chop just to make sure I kind of got it all. And I'm going to line them all up at once, make a nice little pretty pile, so that they're evenly chopped. And I'm not taking too much off for one side and not enough off the other. All right. Did you guys hear about, I don't know if y'all watch reality TV. I do. Do you guys? Black Ink Crew. Black Ink Crew. And I want to say it's Black Ink Crew Chicago. Ryan, very handsome young man. Ryan Henry. Y'all know what I'm talking about. His sister passed away Nova, and they started, him and his best friend, uh, Anthony, aka Ant. They started the Nova Project out in Chicago, Illinois, where they are giving any single mother that needs help during the holidays. I think they're giving away for about 2 to 3 single mothers that needs help during the holidays for their children. They're giving them money and help for the holidays, which I thought was really amazing. And this is in dedication to Mr. Ryan Henry's sister, who was brutally killed a few years back. It's horrible, but killed by her boyfriend, her child's father. He killed her and her child, which is horrific. But in his sister's name, they've started this project, and it's quite amazing, actually, the way they've done it. So you can, if you know anybody in the Chicago area that may need help this holiday, please get on Instagram, get on Google. It is the Nova, I believe it's the Nova Scott Project or just the Nova Project, and look it up. Mr. Anthony Lindsay, whom was Mr. Henry's best friend, and I'm not sure the status of their relationship, so I don't speak on it. Shot time. YouTube, grab your glass, grab your drink. Let's get ready to swallow. That didn't come out right, did it? Let's get ready to swallow. Fuck it, whatever. What up, Mr. Collins? Shot time, so grab your drink. This is going to be dedicated to all my homies and that gangsta lean. Now, if you don't know this song, what I'm quoting right now, which, by the way, YouTube, Facebook, I do not own the rights to. It's just the song that we played at my cousin's funeral like over 20 years ago. But it's one of my favorites still. And so if y'all don't know the song, that means you're just too damn young. I'm not going to help you out. Just Google Gangsta Lean. That's the song, Gangsta Lean. And you'll understand what this toast is. This shot is dedicated to my homies and that Gangsta Lean. Why'd you have to go so soon? It seemed like yesterday we was hanging around the hood. Now I'm going to keep your memory alive like this homie should. Salud. I love you guys. Again, I do not own the rights to the lyrics nor the music, and I'm not about to sing it because I ain't got the best singing voice. But not anymore. I might get back there. And all right. To them, salud. Salud to you. Salud to you. Salud, salud. I didn't say I could dance. I'm crippled right now. I can't dance. I used to be able. Oh, she twerk. Don't own the rights to it, but I can't anymore. So don't judge me. Okay. So we are going to grab a small to medium-sized skillet, and I'm gonna get that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and use a small cast iron because I'm not doing a lot. Again, like I told you guys, I am making something different for my family. My mom and my pop is going to eat this. My kids, they're not going to do it. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. The only Japanese influence they eat is sushi. That's it. And I'm going to just rub this in. Now, if you are seasoning your cast iron, which you guys should be, if you own this, this should always be seasoned. What that means is you wash it in water. If you choose to use soap, which is fine, that's how you clean stuff. You just a drip. Clean it out, rinse it out real good. Cut your stove on to 350 degrees. Rub oil in it and around it. Bake it for at least 30 to 45 minutes. Bake this. Let that grease settle in the cracks and crevices of your cast iron skillet. That is how you season or bake your skillet. This will keep it from rusting, damaging, and keep it in perfect condition. You'll have these for years. These are skillets you can have for your entire life once you buy one. You can pass the shit down to your kids. You feel me? Like that's the type of skillets these are. Okay. Now this has already been pre-baked. I'm just showing you guys how to do. For this, you are going to need that. Oh shit, hold on. I'm tripping. I almost forgot to rinse them. Why ain't nobody saying that? Y'all didn't see me rinse them, did y'all? Y'all know how I feel about that. But nobody gonna say that. Y'all gonna let me cook them without cleaning them off. All right, there we go. They rinsed. We good now. Now, so what we're going to do here is we're going to add a bit of our miso. So about a capful. Just so we have that flavor consistently going throughout the meal, okay? Consistently going throughout the meal. Then we want to add, where's our mirin? Aji mirin. You want just about a capful of that, just to kind of course through the meal. Do that again and I'm going to whoop your ass. Your grandma just told you about throwing shit. Like, I done told, listen, don't try my patience. Just because I'm filming, I will still be your mama and you're not going to like the outcome.
Yes, no.
There you go. My bad, y'all. Butter or margarine. I don't care whichever one you choose to use. I am using salted butter. Okay. There is a difference between salted and unsalted butter. A lot of the times when you make a cookie from scratch, you're going to use a salted butter. When you're making a cake from scratch, or excuse me, you're going to use, a salted butter. When you're making a cake from scratch, you typically want to use like an unsalted because you're going to make your cake a little bit sweet depending on chocolate, velvet, whatever. I like using butter for fresh vegetables, especially when I'm sauteing. And I'm using about 2.5 tablespoons. You see it? Remember I told you when you use the stick, it helps you on the side. So when it says I need 2 tablespoons, you cut to the line. When it says, well, I'm using a half, so I've cut half of that 3rd tablespoon, okay? Put that in there. I'm also season it, set almost the same way as we do our salmon. A little bit of red pepper flake in there. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. And I am going to add some sazon, though. This is where it differs, or adobo, just a little bit. And then I'm going to add some of our blood orange, okay? And I want the pulp, that's fine. I want the juice, that's fine too. I want it to cook right on there together, okay? Now we're gonna cover this on a lid, put it on our burner for about 5 to 7 minutes on a 6 or a 7 or a medium-high heat and let it just steam on through, okay? Our rice is done, so I'm gonna move that. Actually borrow that lid. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to check our cauliflower. Now, you want to make sure I'm trying to make sure we stay on time with our cooking, but I still want to finish telling y'all what happened with Mr. Henry and Mr. Lindsay. I'm going to check our cauliflower using a fork. I'm going to just open the oven door, stab it. If it feels tender, not al dente, but tender, because we want to make this puree as creamy and soft as possible, okay? In the bottom, I'm going to add to my puree. I'm going to do the other half of that tablespoon that we used and another 2 more tablespoons, okay? Because that's going to give it the other part of the flavor than the seasoning that we've already used. And I want that in there first, down in the bottom so that when we put in our cauliflower and our hot stock, that vegetable broth, um, it won't cause it, because it's hot, to stick to the bottom of the blender. Okay, so I'm gonna go poke our cauliflower, see if we're almost there yet, which we should be within at least the next 5 minutes.
Mom,
Yeah, baby.
Michael is logging into Fortnite, and it said when he got in, it said we log in this account, and it wants you to redo everything, like even do the renaming, and he won't have the battle pass if you do it.
Oh, well, tell him to leave that alone until I get up there, because I don't know.
Fine, right now.
I hate when y'all log out of Fortnite. I have trouble trying to log back in there. All right, so we'll put our lid back up there. Our green beans are going. This is the last part. This, we're going to go ahead and start. Cast iron skillet. We are going to, again, just like you see me do, even though this is a seasoned skillet, I actually just got finished baking not too long ago, I am going to rub it down. I want to make sure it's nice and oily on the inside. As to my salmon does not stick. And then now that I've made sure it's that, I'm going to add oil. Just enough to lightly dust the bottom. And I'm going to help it dust just for time's sake. There we go. Like such, okay? So you'll see the oil move around as I hold it up. Okay. We're going to go ahead and cut on our burner. Put this on for roughly a minute on a medium-high heat so that it'll heat up. And then we will start searing our fish. Well, 2 minutes. 1 minute for the burner to fully heat and another minute for the skillet to begin to heat. Now, okay, so here's what I was talking to y'all about, okay? So, Mr. Ryan Henry, Mr. Anthony Lindsay have been friends for over a decade, right? Mr. Ryan Henry begins to sleep with Mr. Anthony Lindsay's child's mother for the past year and a half. WGCI out of Chicago breaks the story after somebody else did. And now everybody is going after Mr. Lindsay about responding to it because he was hurt, and rightfully so. Mr. Henry and him were best friends, aka brothers, like over a decade, almost 2 decades that they've been friends. Kids, godparents, cross switch, vice versa. He's getting flack for releasing this or for responding to the story that had already been leaked. And people are saying that he should not be upset behind his best friend sleeping with his child's mother. I had to ask you guys because I was watching his live earlier and it was so infuriating to me that there were people commenting saying, well, what's wrong? You and her aren't together, so it should be okay for him to sleep with her. And I'm sitting here like, maybe I grew up differently. Y'all tell me and y'all tell me. But there is a code of loyalty or morality or ethics. If I call you friend or family, I'm not about to go sleep with your baby daddy or even your ex-boyfriend. Like, how's that shit work? I'm not going to spread my legs open for this dude. And I knew that you guys were, you know what I'm saying? So there's people telling him, and I'm going to bring our blender closer as I'm telling you guys this. There are people telling him that he shouldn't be upset. And I'm just sitting here watching these comments like, what the fuck do you mean he shouldn't be mad? His best friend of almost 20 years stuck his penis for a year and a half in the mother of his child, in the woman that he calls sister. He supposedly calls this woman his sister, but is sleeping with her. I'm just curious if it's just me that sees something wrong in this, or hey, Don Monique, I do have a bra on tonight. She got me YouTube. I do have a bra on tonight. I do. I do. Cause I was wearing the I don't want to call it a wife beater, but the tank top. Cause I hate the term wife beater. It doesn't depict anything positive. But I had on the tank top and my titties was falling out the side, and so I didn't want to be messy. I didn't want to be messy. All right, so our skillet is ready for us. We're gonna go ahead and sit our salmon in. Don't be judging me though, girl. Hold on, let me sit this salmon in. Because I would love your opinion on this. So this is Don Monique. This is my cousin. And great friend and love and so much other different things. But her perspectives or outlooks on things are very sometimes radical, even to an
Mom, I
extent.
got Uncle Willow didn't. All I had to say was we said it and they thought we loved it and it kept his battle pass.
Oh my God, you are awesome.
I figured it out.
That makes you smart, but I knew you were smart. You came out of my womb. So she has like these. She can talk with you. Like if you want to ever have a spirited debate, this is what you need to do with it. If you want to just see if you like, hey girl, my man is doing this, and I need to know if I'm wrong for acting this way or doing this or responding this way. This is who you go talk to. I love you, cuz, but she just don't give a fuck. And I get it. It runs in the family. She gonna tell you right from wrong, and she gonna tell you how she feel about it, how it may look to some other people. So I love conversing with her in this facet or fashion. It's a very good conversation. So the question is, and I don't know if you heard it. It's about Ryan Henry off of Chicago Inc. No, Black Ink Chicago. I said it wrong. My bad. And his best friend of almost 20 years, Anthony Lindsay. And now Anthony Lindsay, mind you, just beat cancer October 2nd or 3rd of 2019. So he's coming up on his year and already made his year anniversary. Or is it November? It's November because he's coming up on his year anniversary.
Is that why?
So he's coming up on his year anniversary.
What do I know?
Now, this man stood there in November of last year, right next to him on the right, and then baby mama stood to the left of him, and he is praising these people for loving him and being true to him and loyal to him and faithful to him and being there for him throughout that moment, because that's a moment. Cancer is a moment. Going through it with my mother, going through it with my my mother-in-law. She's still my mother-in-law. Fuck it. So it's and I just went through it again with her. So it's a tense, time. So it's a moment. It's a moment. So these people, and he is literally praising, toasting these people. Ryan, his face just looks like you know what a person's face looks like when they know they're fucking guilty. It's like fuck. Like looking like, please don't keep thanking me. Like I fucked up. And she, on the other hand, is over here like this with a cap on her head. Like this. Again, guilty as fuck. Guilty men's actions or body actions. Body language. Sorry. So, now, at the time that he's toasting them, they had already been fucking for at least 6 months. At least 6 months. And they know they've been fucking for 6 months. And they're letting this man toast them after getting out the hospital, passing chemo, going through all this shit. And they're letting this man toast them. And they know they're fucking him over, shitting on him, straight shitting on him. Like guilty as hell. So now it's a year later, and it comes to the light. Somebody drops it. So then the baby mama has to admit it. Somebody drops it. Excuse me, I'm saying that backwards. Some WGCI out of Chicago leaked it. After it was leaked to them from somebody else, his son. Now tell me if this is not God. He said he never touches his baby mama phone, and I can believe that because I don't touch my nigga's phone. It's your phone. It's your business. My phone is my business. Keep it to yourself. Whatever. But his son went and picked up the phone and went to text Uncle Ryan, who is his godfather, and went to text Uncle Ryan. And Dad was trying, because his son's only like 4, so Dad's trying to text the message for him, and boom, I miss you. All that was good in me. I mean, some very graphic ass messages. Some nasty shit, you know. I would send it to my baby. That shit was good last night. You know what I'm saying? Some nasty shit. So he sees it, goes off, asks her, confronts Nicole, the baby mama. She tells the truth. Then he gets wind of it from the radio station that got wind of it from somebody else. And now people are telling him he should not respond, nor be angry, nor be upset because him and the baby mom were no longer together. Mind you, this is still his best friend for damn near 20 years and the godparent to his children. So the question I proposed, Dawn Monique, is, and I feel like this is a direct violation for me of morality, loyalty, true friendship, dedication, and family. You should never touch anybody else's man that is friend, even if y'all not blood. Best friends of 20 years. It's like me sleeping with Jamila, dude. Ew. Best friend of 20 years. Is he wrong? And this is the question I pose to you all. Is he wrong for being hurt? Like he legit was hurt and angry. And there are people telling him, let me wash my hands before I put this fish, that he shouldn't feel any type of way about this because they were no longer together. So I am very curious to hear you all's thoughts. Hold on. Let me check. Our cauliflower is almost ready to go. As is our green bean sauteed. Let me put our fish into the skillet and y'all tell me what y'all think. Is he wrong for feeling like violated or disrespected or hurt or whatever other terminology you can think of? All right. What up, Kaylee Grace? I need to see you, girl. All right, so we're about to pull our cauliflower and make our puree. Are you guys ready? The drink of the night was a Kiss a Blood Moon. Kiss a Blood Moon. It is whiskey, lemon, blood orange, some regular orange juice, and sake. Nigiri sake is what I use. Okay, hold on one sec, you guys. And let me get my fork and stir up these green beans. Tell me what y'all think. So, Kaylee Grace, the question is, if somebody violates your friendship by sleeping with your ex or your baby daddy, whether y'all are together or not, Is this okay? Are you allowed to be upset or are you not? Um, is this allowed in your friendship? Like, is this an allowed movement? Come get some. I'm drinking it. Shit, you said you all. And I'm drinking Four Loko. Sorry. So I need to know what y'all think. YouTube. Now my stance on this was this is not allowed. Right. He does. Okay, so this is what they're telling him. People are coming at this man left and right. Telling him that he has no right to be upset, that they're no longer together, so he shouldn't care. I thought you said 7:15. Oh, will you? I'll try and make you one for when you come off work. He has no right to be upset. He shouldn't care because they're no longer a couple. He should be okay with his best friend of almost 20 years sleeping with the woman that is the mother, that his best friend called sister, that is the mother to his children. He is supposed to be okay with that. That should be fine with him. He's tripping, like all sorts of shit. Then, so when he finds out about what has happened, he calls Ryan Henry's baby's mother, which is a Miss Rachel. I cannot say her last name to save my life, so I'm not even going to attempt to. He calls. Oh, okay. He calls he calls Ryan's baby's mother, Miss Rachel, and I believe it's Elsby. It starts with E, I believe. And tells her immediately within seconds of him finding out the truth. And I feel like that was only right. They have vacation together, holidays together, christenings, church. They are cross godparents. Cross godparents. And they sleeping together. Like that poses a problem. All right. So we're about to get our cauliflower out. Let me show y'all what we're about to do now. All right. So we only have a little bit of cauliflower, but it is soft enough for us to go ahead and start. You know what? We're just going to pour it and start to puree. Thought I was about to drop a piece. All right. So we'll sit that in there. Now, butter is already in the bottom. What you say? Regardless, people shouldn't do that. And she should have better morals, in your opinion. Why go after the friend in the first? Hold on. Let me see if it'll let me see the rest. Wait a minute. Why go after the friend in the first place? That's supposed to be like family, especially if the kids have met them before and slept. Listen, I'm talking about they kids like they're like my kids and their cousins. They are best friends. Like the kid, and he's trying to keep his children like out of the situation, though they know something is going on at this point. He said in his life today, like, we're trying to keep them out of it, but they definitely know something's happening and it's affecting their relationship as of now. And they're not trying to keep it, their relationship affected. But as of now, it is affecting their relationship. Like, and rightfully so. I don't see how it couldn't. I don't see how that couldn't affect the relationship right now. Simply because it's so fresh, it's so new. How do you make it so that Like in the beginning of any mistreatment, you feel it. And you feel it right away. So, and you feel it for a while and it hurts. So, how do you make it so that it doesn't affect them? That's a hard pill to swallow. So, we're gonna pour about a third of our broth in already, and then we're gonna pour a little bit more in just a minute. I have a blender that allows me to push puree. If you don't, and you're using an emulsion blender or the handheld one, you're gonna want to do this for about 5 minutes before you start to add some more broth. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna let that go while we check on our green beans and get them. And we're gonna flip our salmon over because it should be time. Perfect. Hold on, you guys. Who is that? Oh, I didn't even see you come down there.
Who was it?
Pop, pop. So, the reason I'm choosing to use a cast iron skillet, right? It's because I'm going to pan sear the salmon on both sides. And then I am going to insert it to into the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes. So it finishes cooking through and it's still juicy. And then we will start to plate everything. And we'll add our blood orange to it towards the end. So let me get off this foot for a second. Oh, and it's shot time because I don't know where our shot collar went. I'm going to go ahead and do the shot. Technically, we're still about 24 minutes left in the show, but I'm trying to end it early as possible. Okay. There we go. Salud. Salud. Salud.
I wonder what the electric company tonight.
Child. Yes. Yes, yes. I guess I should find a plate to plate this, huh? So what's happening in my smoothie, the puree setting, because I know y'all like, it's real quiet. It is a whole mess, right? So if I could show you guys, so if you guys seen my story today, either on Facebook or Instagram, you see where I put at the Anthony Lindsay, because I wanted to let him know, like, people were talking mad shit, and it was really kind of agitating me. Because I was applauding this beautiful black king for willingly being open and honest enough to converse about his feelings. A lot of the times they say that black men don't cry. They're not, like, if they feel, they're just supposed to be strong about it. Push past it, leave it alone, get over it. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, they're not allowed to feel. And so I'm applauding him. I was like watching this live, and I watched it for literally about 2 hours. And I applauded him all the way through it. Like, listen, I'm raising 2 kings. I want them to understand that if you need to cry, that's okay. Now, listen, don't be a crybaby while you're a child, I'm talking about. But when you become a man, and you have to leave a household, and I understand having weight on your shoulder. As their single mother, I have weight on my shoulder. So I understand needing to take a moment and cry. So if you need to do that, that's okay. And I applauded this man for doing exactly that. Let that shit go. Let it go. Sometimes you need to just be like, fuck. I need a moment. Sometimes a black man, listen, and everybody may not be, biblical or religious as me, whatever. It's fine. That's fine. But, and I mean, that's literally fine. Whatever walk is your walk, that is your walk. And I'm okay with that because that's your walk. It's not mine to walk with you. I got my own walk. But you are showing these young kings coming up in the world that it is okay to feel. It is okay to hurt. It is okay to experience. It is okay to, express yourself emotionally and not and verbally and not physically. That is okay, and that's what he was doing, and he was he went through his emotional stages, his anger, his denial, his acceptance, his fear, all of that. And these people were just downing him for being open about himself. So like I stated in my story, a king whose light is diminished has enough strength to open up and allow others to rebuild that light. And that's what he did. And so that's why I brought it to y'all because I was like, yo, I'm gonna talk to everybody during the show tonight because I want to know if everybody thought that shit was okay. Like, do you think it's okay for them to be banging on him or demeaning him for being open, honest, and genuine about how he felt about the situation, and then for defending himself and acknowledging or speaking on what happened, like for feeling some type of way about what she and he did, two of the closest people to him. Hold on 1 second. I need to grab one thing if I can find it. There it is. Okay. So my puree process has finished there. I'm gonna run it through one more time, but I'm gonna add, as you guys can see, a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Okay. All right. And we're gonna run a process one more time. And that's just to help with the color because I used the vegetable broth instead of just instead of just uh, water because I wanted the flavor. That will lend towards the color and the thickness and creaminess that I want this to be at in the plate. All right, hold on. Perfect, beautiful. Okay, hold on. We're going to flip our salmon back over. And we're going to put it in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes, and we're going to start the plate while that finishes. It is, if you go on Instagram, look up at the Anthony Lindsay, at the at sign, the THE, Anthony, ANTHONY, Lindsay, LINDSEY. And you can see literally the whole story. And I don't know if you can go back and watch the live on Instagram once it's done. Though I don't think you can do that. Shot time. I don't know where our shot caller is, but she late. Shut up. Don't judge me. Nagiri or sake will get you fucked up quickly. Salud. Are you coming to get some food after you get off? Salud. Salud. All right. We're going to start to get ready for our plating. Even though it's clean, we're going to rinse our plate off while that finishes up. All right. 15 more minutes left. So, blood orange, blood orange. Let's lean out this way. Mess up my okay. Y'all see it? So this is going in theme with our Halloween theme. I'm doing a Halloween. There we go, baby. No, I'm just playing. I am doing a Halloween. Me and my sisters are doing a Halloween party for the kids. So I am doing different Halloween themed dishes. And this just seems to fall in line with what I'm doing. So, let it go. So, let it go. Oops. Oh my God, that's so freaking. Oh, that's good. Okay. That's going to be my little personal. So, what we're going to do is we're going to begin plating. Now, I just want to make this a bit prettier. So I'm going to gently, kind of like you do pizza. And I have that blood orange sauce underneath. So when you scoop your puree, you can get a bit of that blood orange sauce. Now, I'm going to use my miso, okay? And I'm going to get a teaspoon. I want a smaller spoon. Because this is where I kind of want to be. Extra kind of arty or designy. Now, I want them to kind of all be somewhat the same in size and width. So I'm going to just go back around, okay, with my miso. And get them to kind of all look as close to the same as possible. All right, just like that. We'll put the miso back. I don't even know how that got right there, but whatever. That's good. All right, we're gonna grab our green beans or miso beans that are slightly charred. Not too charred, but charred enough in the miso so that you can taste the flavor but not taste burnt. Oh, hold on, let me get my. All right. Oh, that's fine. I didn't mean to drop that there, but that's fine. It'll just be. Since it's down there, let's cross it. Mm. I dropped a little. Can I get you? So I dropped a little bit of the butter from the, and I'm just going to recover by. All right, there we go. Time to get our salmon out. All right. Let me get a spatula. One. Oh, no, no, no. It's hot. Hold on. So I'm a stickler about the way my plates look. Hold on. All right. All right. I like to make sure it looks a certain way. Sorry, y'all. Okay. This is why I'm losing my mind. I forgot my rice. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Best part about sushi rice, the part that I almost forgot, is that once you've let it cool after cooking, you can form it into whatever you want. And now you top it with a little blood orange juice, a little white sesame seed, and a slice of blood orange. No, I don't want that part. That is perfect. Now I'm just going around. I'm not cleaning the blood orange off the plate. I'm just cleaning the you know what? I'm gonna add something else. I'm gonna add a little bit of sriracha just for kick. Sriracha, which is also Japanese, still influenced the same way we're doing, and it gives it a little spice.
Is it done? Get it done.
All right, there we go. That's a little bit more Halloween. Now, just to keep in our Halloween spirit, I'm gonna cut up a little scallion or green onion. And that be our plate. Cut the tips off because that is not what I want. Off. All right. And yes, I'm cutting it at an angle. Prettier for presentation. And if you want, you can drop it down. It's up to you where you. And voila, we are done. That is with 1 minute to spare. That is your blood orange and miso glazed salmon over some sushi rice with some miso glazed green beans and a cauliflower puree. All right, so y'all know what that means. Y'all know what time it is, right? I will mail you a plate, sis. Better yet, I'll cook for you when I get there. Thanks, Rosie. I love you. Thanks, Jonathan. I didn't even see you guys. Thank you. I didn't see y'all get on. Y'all missed the discussion. But it's been fun and it's been real. Uh, the discussion was just about loyalty to your family or your friends. So, and I'm gonna tell you real quick so we can take our shot and get out of here. Um, the Anthony Lindsay and Ryan Henry, Black Ink Chicago. Ryan Henry, who was his best friend of 20 years, and kids godparent slept with the mother of Mr. Lindsay's child, who is also Ryan Henry's godchild. So the question was, is that okay? Is that okay? Is that allowed? Are you allowed to disrespect? That's like me and you, Rosalind. I would never touch anybody that my sister has dated, or me and Marie Smith, or Shell. I would never touch anybody that you guys have dated, fucked, or have kids by. And I'm gonna go a little bit further. I would never do that to anybody you were interested in. Because for me, I feel like there is a code or a level of loyalty that should exist. And he was taking a lot of flack from people because he was a strong black king expressing his emotion or he was emoting in his live and expressing his feelings, and people were just shitting on him for it. So the question that stood for today that we can discuss tomorrow is that okay? Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get out of here. All right. You know what? I'm gonna double down on my shot. I'm gonna do a shot of whiskey with a shot of nigiri. Okay? Let's go. Uh, all right, y'all ready? Sorry, I had to sit down for a second. Started to feel it in the ankle. From you to me. From me to you. Shall it always be just us two. Salud. 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 All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I will catch y'all tomorrow. And we will be doing ponzu scallops. I almost forgot. Ponzu scallops, and I believe I almost forgot. Ponzu scallops, and I believe linguine. I believe linguine and ponzu scallops are tomorrow. I know definitely ponzu scallops, but I literally forgot what they are being cooked with. But ponzu scallops is going to be our Japanese dish for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will post Thursday and Friday's dish. See, that's that damn sake. The sake gets to you. Listen, this shit better than, well, I mean, it's wine, it's Japanese wine, but it's Japanese wine and liquor, but it's better than regular shit. This is the best shit ever. Tomorrow I will let you guys know what we're doing for our last 2 days of this week's episode, what food we're doing. If you guys have any ideas or opinions, remember it is cultural week. Spanish or Korean or African, it doesn't matter. Send it to me. Contact me here for you guys on YouTube, either in the hey babe, I'm just now seeing it. Hold on. I'm between this leg hurt and I can't go any further than dinner. I'm sorry. But I will do an episode where we do dessert and other things. The leg is killing me. I promise though, I will. I promise. That was a good question. They asked me what about cooking desserts. So I will. Whether you contact me here on YouTube, whether you contact me here on Facebook, whether you hit me on Instagram, whether you hit me on Twitter, Just let me know. Jump into my DMs. Say anything. If you got any ideas for the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday of this week, and I'll go over them and figure out what our menu will be for both days and post them as an event so you guys have them. I genuinely love you guys. I thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm going to eat this and get ready to cook for my kids. And so with that being said, okay, we'll do one more shot for the road. Y'all cool? They said they're cool. Y'all cool? Y'all good? With one more, send me a thumbs up or something if y'all good for one more shot. Tell me now. Because the show is already done. We 5 minutes after the show. So tell me now before we get off. Y'all good? Y'all want one more shot? Y'all straight? We straight? Can I get one of them thumbs up or laughters or one of them things that flow up the side of the screen? I need to know if they're good. Hold on, because it might just be us. We can take shots by ourselves. It's better. It looked like it might just be us. Fuck it. Okay, it's not just us. It's them too. All right. One time for the one time. I got shit everywhere. My little sriracha skeeted all over this skeet. Never mind. What up, Vincent? Okay, Vincent, we're about to take a shot. All right. Y'all ready? Okay, you know how you can press the little button at the side and send a smiley face or something? Or a laughter or a... I don't remember what else is there. But you can send it. Press something and let me know when you're ready, Shell. I can't take the shot till you're ready. So I need to know that you're ready. We waiting on Shell. I want y'all to know we waiting on Shell. This is Shell's fault. Shell. It's Tucker. And time. Teacher Tucker. Hey, she's one of our essential workers that we discussed. Hi, Vincent. How are you? Hello. They're sitting, the speaker is sitting on the counter. So it makes it harder to hear me. Sorry. All right, let's go. This is to Alex Batchan. This is to Timothy, a.k.a. Cheerio Jr. This is to King Michael. This is to Damian Lamar Daniels. This is to Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and so many others. This is to you all. Salud. 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 Oh, that's good. Where's my other drinks? All right, y'all. Time to go. YouTube, I'm out. I love you. Let me see if I can get up without needing the crutch. Oh, Lord. I love you, YouTube. I'm out.